The Scholar of Timbuktu, the journey of the first African with a degree. Bakari, the protagonist, a young man from the ancient city of Timbuktu, who becomes the first African to earn a degree. Bakari is determined, curious, and wise beyond his years. Khadija, Bakari's supportive sister, who is deeply connected to their family's heritage and traditions. She is wise, compassionate, and a pillar of emotional strength for Bakari. Elder Musa, a respected elder and scholar in Timbuktu who mentors Bakari, guiding him on his journey. He is a symbol of traditional wisdom, deeply rooted in African culture. Colonial administrator, the antagonist, representing the colonial powers that control parts of Africa during Bakari's time. He embodies the obstacles that Bakari faces in his pursuit of education. A vibrant, ancient city of Timbuktu, Mali, during the late 19th century, a time when colonial powers were encroaching on African lands. Bakari's journey to becoming the first African to earn a degree is fraught with challenges, both from the external pressures of colonialism and the internal conflict of balancing his thirst for knowledge with his commitment to preserving his cultural heritage. Bakari as a young boy, inspired by the rich history and knowledge that flows through the streets of Timbuktu. He is captivated by the ancient manuscripts and tales of scholars who once made the city a center of learning. His older sister, Khadija, encourages his passion but reminds him of the importance of their cultural roots. As Bakari grows, he becomes determined to study abroad, despite the many obstacles. With the support of Elder Musa, who recognizes Bakari's potential, he secures a scholarship to study in Europe. The colonial administrator, however, sees Bakari's ambitions as a threat and tries to sabotage his journey. Bakari's time in Europe is filled with both triumph and struggle. He excels in his studies but feels the constant pull of his homeland. The tension between his education and his cultural identity becomes a central theme. Meanwhile, the colonial administrator continues to undermine him, attempting to use Bakari's education as a tool for colonial control. Upon returning to Timbuktu with his degree, Bakari is celebrated as a hero. However, he soon realizes that the true challenge is integrating his new knowledge with the traditional wisdom of his people. With Khadija's support, he begins to teach, blending the old and the new, and proving that education and tradition can coexist. As Bakari standing before a group of young students in Timbuktu, passing on his knowledge and wisdom. His journey symbolizes the resilience of African culture and the importance of education in empowering future generations. Stay tuned to see what happens next. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you more joyful content. Stay joyful, always.